Hey everybody, I haven't really taken time to share in a bit, but there's just something that's on my mind today that I decided that I want to come and share. I want to talk about how, even though, my passion is inspiring people, I've been in burnout off and on for a while. That's something that, if anyone's been listening, that's one of the things I've been dealing with, because part of being ADHD, it can later in life, this is something that can hit some people with it, and it's been really hard for me. It's called ADHD burnout, which I've explained. But one thing I want to explain, that's part of why I haven't shared much, because I've just been having a harder time emotionally. But at the same time, I think it's also that you become diagnosed. Sometimes I think you come to a point where you're like, I should just stop sharing because it's not like anybody really believes me or thinks that it's true. But at the end of the day, I need to remember this, and so does someone else with the diagnosis. It doesn't matter what people think. And it is a real diagnosis. We can still do anything we want in life. We are amazing. We still have big hearts, and we could still do amazing things in this life, just like any other person. Doesn't mean that that isn't true, that we don't have it. And I'm just coming to share because it seems like at times some of us are completely normal, especially girls. So I think that's the fear of wanting to step out, is feeling like nobody believes me, so why should I keep sharing? Well, here's the thing. Even if someone doesn't believe me, there could be someone, a person, especially girls, because with me being a woman, I will share and I show the characteristics of what that can look like. So the moment I stop sharing is the moment that there could be a woman or another person out there that isn't going to find out their diagnosis because I chose to stop. I come to realize it doesn't matter, and I just need to start sharing again because there could be someone that I truly help. It's my passion to love and inspire, and a part of that is also sharing my own life. And one of the ways I believe that I could help is helping, though, for women or people that don't know that they have autism, to see it, because even though it doesn't define you, it does make life more challenging, and it's extremely helpful to know if you have it, because then you can be better loving and understanding when you're having a hard time with things, or you don't understand why you've been in burnout so long. You don't understand why you have meltdowns and you get so upset and so angry sometimes. No matter what, we want to accept and love who we are, but it's very helpful to know that you have it, because then you understand so many things from a child growing up to, why you may forget things so much, or why everyone thinks that you are just super sensitive and you cry over every little thing, and they don't understand it. That's actually a big ADHD thing or autism thing for women. Other thing is rumination. That's a big one in autism too, which regular people do have anxiety, do not get me wrong. Everybody has it. It's learning how to cope and what you do in those moments. And this can honestly be, I'm not lying to you, a lot harder for people that have autism or ADHD or even ADHD. Thinking positive and stuff doesn't always work, even though it does work in time. It can take time because with everyone it's a rewiring, especially people like us. It can be a lot harder, but I am sharing all this because I've been going through a lot, and I think that's why I've avoided sharing in fear of what people think of me having autism. But at the end of the day, who cares when it's the truth? I actually was seen and I got my diagnosis, so that's what matters. And not only getting the diagnosis, it's the fact that what I believe, not what somebody else believes. Even if people don't like hearing about autism or ADHD, even if people don't believe me, even if people think, oh, this girl's crazy, you know what? I did not come to this world to please anyone. And that's what you need to say to yourself too. And you know what? God loves us unconditionally. So we deserve to love ourselves unconditionally and see our worth and see that it really doesn't matter what another person thinks about what we are doing in our life. So I'm not going to be quiet on this anymore because I could help somebody. And the more that I'm quiet and silent, the more that these people that have it are going to be silent and just wonder what is going on. When I know that my voice could help somebody see it for themselves so they could start doing things to accommodate, and they can learn how to love themselves in their life because they know they have it and they can learn what to do.